Welcome back to Shannon Brick Cottage. My name's Lorraine, and if you're new here, my channel is about cross stitch, quilting, and sewing. And this is Flosstube number 5, and it's coming to you a little early. It's coming to you Wednesday, September 14th is today's date, 2022. And I moved it up just a little bit because I was having some problems with uploading from home. We're just a wee bit out in the country here outside of Gettysburg, and our Wi-Fi was struggling a couple days to try and upload something. And then when I switched to cellular just to try it that way, still no luck. So I am going to, the plan is hopefully to get this like halfway decent looking packaged up together tonight for you guys. Then when I go into work tomorrow, they were kind enough to let me use the Wi-Fi there. They gave me the Wi-Fi password, and like instantaneously, it like took 10 minutes to do. I think it was Flosstube number 4, the last one I just did, because this is number 5. So that is the plan. It's a little hard midweek for me. I work 10-hour days, so like by the evening, I'm not ready. I'm just ready to do a whole lot of nothing, but I'm gonna give it the good college try. But with that said, apologize if you can hear the dogs. I got the door closed, but somebody might be walking by the house and they might be barking. But the last video 4, I did have a small giveaway, and I won't draw that until next week to give you ample time, because I did originally say I was going to do these videos every 2 weeks. I might try to do it every week, just to keep them a little bit more condensed. That last video I did was over an hour, and for me to watch an hour-long video, it's not my favorite. My favorite is about like 45 minutes or so. So I'd like to keep them in that 30 to 45 minutes, because there are so many wonderful floss tubers out there, and I don't want to take up all your time. I mean, I'm glad that you're here and you spend some time with me, and I get to show you my things. And it's been really great talking like through the comments, the kind feedback, and then you guys sharing with me what you're working on or what you want to work on. And that was the whole goal, was just to share with you guys. And it makes me feel really good to have you guys talk to me about crafts, because that's like, I love it. I love, like I've worked the last few years, briefly did some other healthcare stuff, but now I've been sewing professionally for a while, and I love everything about this this hobby, this career. I think it's wonderful for the person that does it. I think it's wonderful for the family that gets to enjoy the things that I make for them. And so I hope you guys feel the same way. So anyway, I'm not gonna have a giveaway this week. So if you're just here for the giveaway, you can shut it off and keep on scrolling for somebody else. But I'll wait until I get the one from last week drawn. Again, if you just be 18 or older, so I can ask you for your mailing address, because I'll mail you what you won. If you please don't use the word giveaway, free, any of those kind of words, I guess, is not good. So just, comment on what item you might like to win, to be put in the drawing. And, it would be great if you would like and subscribe, but I'm not going to track you down and stalk you. If you don't want to, then don't. And if you do, you do. So, but I'd be happy to send you a little piece of happy mail. So anyway, I did have a couple notes here, so I apologize if I look down at them. I just want to kind of keep on track a little bit and not get too distracted. I was hoping to have more cross stitch done, but last weekend was really, really busy. One of the grandchildren's soccer started back up for him, and then he came over one night, and it's great. I love him, but it cuts into grandma's playtime when they're here. But anyways, let me just jump in and show you. So this one here I just couldn't say enough good things about. I was waiting for it to come. It's part of, I get it from the Fat Quarter Shop, and I do the little monthly club where they send me the Classic Colorworks floss with the printed pattern. I just supply the fabric, and I stitch on 14 count. So I didn't get very far. It's like a little baby start. I'm feeling sad. I was feeling embarrassed to show you guys this, but this is where I'm at on it. Maybe, I know I won't work on it tomorrow because I think Abby's coming over. One of our daughters is coming over, and we're gonna sew. So definitely this weekend. I'm hoping to just sit and do a lot of stitching. A lot of Flosstube watching and a lot of stitching. So there's that one. And then I still haven't fully finished the, I think I showed you guys before, I painted, I got it right here, this little wooden board. And I was waiting for sticky board to come in the mail, which is part of my haul, but this stuff. And I just I'm gonna, if you're not familiar with sticky board, I recommend watching Priscilla and Chelsea Stitching with the Housewives. That's where I learned from them how to mount the cross stitch on sticky board with a little batting, and then put some fabric behind it, yada, yada, yada. But anyway, that's the plan for these months. So I want to get cracking on them. So anyway, switch gears. I am finished with this, not fully finished. This was a stitch along that Nancy, the Disorderly Stitcher, had recommended, asked people to join along, and I did. My birthday was the 1st of September, and I was born in Iowa, so I selected that month. I did a little change here. This is white, and I did mine in blue because I felt like the white didn't show up, and then I did a change on the eye because I'll show you. So here's mine. So it's not fully finished, and it's just going to be a little pillow. So the eye I tweaked a little bit. I don't know if you can tell. I felt like this eye was a little busy. I like the simplicity of this one. I'm just going to put my name on it and the date, make it into a little pillow. I'm definitely going to get online and look for another one to do. It's Thread Milk Designs. And I really like this part too. I know you probably can't see it too well, but it was like all the facts about the state, or not all the facts, but a lot of facts. And I thought that was really interesting. So I'm looking forward to do another one of these. The chart I got at a store up in Lancaster, it was like $5. So I need to wrap that one up and then empty out the bag. And I just used DMC, just like a red, white, and blue I had. I won't bore you with the details. But I did write it down in my little cross-stitch journal, but so if you really want to know, I can tell you, but otherwise we'll just keep moving. Here's my other birthday start that I'm a little embarrassed on the little bit of progress I made. It is Boo Crew. It was a free stitch along from Fat Quarter Shop, and I'm just going to do the word boo. And this was fabric I dyed myself. It's 14 count Aida, and I really love the way it turned out, and I'm gonna have a lot of it left, so I'll just use it for something else. But yeah, I didn't get too far. This is gonna be a witch's hat here. So that's another one I want to sit down and get cracking on. I am doing like spooky September. I know a lot of y'all are doing sampler September, and I have not done a true sampler, but I did see a couple I liked. I don't have my cross stitch notebook in here with me. I apologize, and I could have given you the details. But one, if I can find a picture, I'll pop them in. One is Margaret Betty, B-E-A-T-T-I-E, 1860 something. I think it's like a Scottish one, but it's gorgeous. Like the alphabet is like multicolored. I don't know if it's variegated or if it's just like each letter is a different color. And it's a little girl with a bunny, a dress, very sweet and soft. I love that one. I might do order that one and save it. And then the other one I saw was like an Alaska sampler with bear and probably has moose or whatever. But I wrote it down in my book as a possibility when I get some other projects done. So anyway, are you guys doing Sampler September? Are you doing Spooky September? But let me know. So, and then the last one, or not the last one, this one, I don't even know why I'm still playing around with it. I've got like just this section to fill in with white. And if you've been here before, you may recall that the plan is to use some fabric I have, like fat quarters and a couple layer cake pieces, like this red, white, and blue kind of stuff. I got another like, and I'm going to frame it with the fabric, and then I'm putting it on a golf towel for my husband to hook on his trap shooting vest or sporting clays. Skeet, he does them all. And but the towel, I think this is why I lost steam. I got a little disappointed. I ordered it from Amazon and it's not going to get here until like November 2nd. And I'm like, I don't even understand why so long. But anywho, so that, you'll see that, but it's going to be a while before it's fully finished. So I won't show you guys this again until it's fully finished. So there's that one. Oh, let me show you. Here's the cover art in case that's something you're interested in. I'm positive I bought it off Etsy, and that's what you could put in if you wanted to do something for some reason. The red, white, and blue handgun. Okay, and then the last one, the last cross stitch I have is a new start, but I really didn't start it yet. But as you know, the Queen of England has passed away. I think, you know, it was expected in the sense of her age. She was 96, but yet she had a public appearance a couple days before. Anyway, I wanted to do something to commemorate and to remember the legacy that she is leaving behind for all her years of service to her country and her kingdom. So I found this cross stitch pattern, which was to celebrate her Jubilee, which was not too terribly long ago, her Platinum Jubilee. And the pattern is called Queen's Platinum Jubilee Cake Cross Stitch Chart by Vivian Powers. I purchased this off Etsy. And I think it's cute. I mean, otherwise I wouldn't have bought it. My only question is I need your guys' help. I have this piece of Ada. But I went to Walmart after work tonight to get dog food, and I think, and I picked up a piece of white, which I forgot and left in my car. I'm thinking that white would look better because I don't, like, this is gonna blend in, I think, too much on that fabric. And let me show you the colors. And I'm a DMC girl mostly, so that's what I have. Now this color here, I'm not loving. That is the red, and it's number 666. So yeah, I might swap that out. But see, like this color here, this is that one color in the cake. I don't think I have all the colors here. I think I need more colors. And I think that's gonna pop better on white versus this. Yeah, it must be the lighting in here, but yeah, those colors look a little garish. Would that be the word for it? A little harsh. But anywho, so let me know your thoughts if you have an opinion on it. I'm thinking the white would look better. So there's no rush on this one for me. I think when and if I get it done, not if, when, I won't put it a high priority, but when it gets done, I think I would like to somehow include like a nice silhouette photo of the Queen and like her dates on there, and just probably just hang it up in the sewing room or something. But I just really respect everything that she sacrificed and did as Queen. And then I made myself this little bag with this fabric. And this fabric I believe I got from Fat Quarter Shop. It was in my stash. So let me know your thoughts on that stitch. or including, you know, what are your thoughts on the royal family? If you have any thoughts. I don't have any real strong thoughts one way or another. You know, being in the U.S., you know, we're kind of treasonous against them, but that's okay because that's what makes us great. Got this bun today. Speaking of the queen, my daughter Elena, she would call this high bun. She calls it the Cinderella bun. She is 6, and so yeah, I got my Cinderella bun on today. So anyway, feeling kind of fancy, a little fancy. Okay, keeping with the cross stitch theme, I do have a little bit of haul, not a ton, so I'm waiting. I pulled the trigger on my fat quarter stuff order, and I was so hoping it was going to be here when I got home from work today. But there was a box on the porch, but it wasn't that. That was my Hewlett Packard printer paper, which I'm loving. We just got this Hewlett Packard printer not too terribly long ago, a month or two ago, and I signed up for like the ink and paper to come like automatically, I guess, you know, because they know how much I'm using since it's like Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, whatever. And I'm loving it. I am loving getting the ink in the mail and not worrying about running out of ink. And it's printing really, really nice. My other printer was a dog. It was horrible. So anyway, I didn't get that haul, so you guys will get to see that next time, hopefully. But I do have like some little itty bitty hauls. So part of my order was sticky board. That I think I got off Amazon. Oh, I ordered it the same day I ordered the golf towel, which is never going to come here. So I'll use that on my month-to-month stitching with the housewives. And when I get that fully finished, I will show you guys one of the back months. So I'll always be behind. I won't be able to keep up. But my vision is, I think it's going to look really cool. So I'll show you guys that. My haul. This was part of my fat quarter haul, but it was a PDF, so I got to print it right away. I think it is so pretty. I don't know if you can, isn't that pretty? It's called November Snapshot. Sandra, no, I apologize. Let me get my glasses on so I can see better. Sandra Workman, Pine Mountains Design. And I think there was like a whole series of these snapshots. Let me look at this second. Yeah, second page I can't show you. And it does have a lot of floss. Let me get it a little closer. That turkey, I just love that turkey. So I will probably work on this next month. I'll probably start, that'll be like an October start. And then the only other piece of haul I have, I got this little board. Let me take this look at this cute little board to mount something on. Okay, I got it at the dollar store. I was popping in there for something. It's $5, but it was on clearance for like $2.50. And you know, I can just paint it any color I want. I don't think I would need it to be peach. I think probably something else would work better for me. I'm not sure what I'm going to do, but I'll put it in my little treasure box of things. And then for you guys, so I would hope, my goal is to maybe like kind of give you 2 floss tubers that, you know, you've probably seen, but if you haven't, you know, I want you to give them a shout out. So one is Kathy from Hands On Designs, and I recently signed up for her newsletter, which is really nice. You don't get, like, it's not overwhelming. And this was a free pattern that she just sent out in her newsletter. Isn't that pretty? So Kathy at Hands On Design, she has a nice floss tube. Her and her husband work together. She has lovely patterns. So check her out if you haven't already. And if you haven't signed up for a newsletter, please do. I apologize, the dogs are barking, so somebody's probably walking by the house. The other person I want to shout out real quick is Jessica at Sweetwater Stitcher. She said something this past week, I think it was this past week, I watched one of her videos, that really touched my heart. That kind of just put it all in perspective. I think, you know, she's younger than I am. I'm assuming she has small children at home. I'm assuming she doesn't work outside the house, you know, so she's taking care of everything. And of course, you know, loving her hobbies. And she's been a little under the weather lately. And she had said something to the effect like she needs to, or she does, I don't know, like this is my hobby. She loves stitching, but she's got to remember it's a hobby, or something to that effect. That was my takeaway. And that's what I need to remember, is that this is my hobby. This is for fun, because otherwise I'm making myself crazy thinking, what am I going to say? What am I going to do? What am I going to show you guys? It's not going to be good enough. Like I didn't get enough, not good enough, but like I didn't get enough accomplished. You know what I mean? And so I wanted to give her a shout out. Again, her channel is called Sweetwater Stitcher. She does some really beautiful work. She seems very nice and pleasant. And I just, my heart goes out to her, because I can, I don't know her, but I just picture her being a mom with young kids and all these things she's juggling, and, and she's taking time to share her work with us so we can be inspired. And I think that's awesome. So anyway, those are my two shout outs: Kathy Hands On Design, Jessica at Sweetwater Stitcher. And then, so let me just check my notes real quick. I showed you my whips, no finishes, no FFOs, teeny bit of haul. The other thing, it's not really haul, but you might be inspired. You might like it. I don't know. It was library day for me. I live such a small town life. So coming home from work, I stopped at the library in the next town over, and I got a couple books. And I'm not going to show you everything I got, because some things are, not really appropriate maybe, or I don't know. They're not in the jam of the crafting world. So anyway, here's a book that they had that I checked out. And I haven't even thumbed through it yet. Literally just brought it home. And so don't forget about your library and like all the free resources they have. Look at these cute projects. Don't not make time for yourself to stop in the library and grab a book, grab a magazine, get inspired. Oh, look at this little pumpkin. So anyway, I know that's a little off topic, but. And then the other one I got, and I think the librarian made kind of a joke about this, and it kind of went over my head briefly. Then as I'm walking out, I got it. So, cookbook, A Taste of the Cowboy. She said something like, I was wondering what a cowboy would taste like. And it just like didn't click, because I was like running through my head all the errands I was trying to get done before I came home. Anyway, I think that's what her name's Kat. Kat at the Littlestown Library. I think you made a joke that I missed, but anywho. Anyway, I love like a cozy home, our little cottage life we have going on. So I was going to go through this and see if I found, at least one recipe that we could try something new. So anyway, thought I'd just share that with you. Then I don't have any sewing I'm going to show you this time. I mentioned Abby is going to come over tomorrow, so hopefully we'll get a little something going on. I did want to mention that, I don't know if you've heard, September is National Sewing Month in the U.S. Who knew? We get like a whole month of, shouldn't people be giving us flowers and fabric and floss, I don't know. Might have to talk to the husband about that. And then also this weekend, Saturday, is National Jelly Roll Day. And I apologize. I think I just keep bumping the camera on this table. And that was something that my mom mentioned. Remember when Gigi gave me the notes of what to do better? Anyway, a jelly roll. A jelly roll is a term Moda uses to describe 2.5-inch strips of fabric from a collection. And so like, it looks like this. And this was my September last year club from Fat Quarter Shop. And in honor of Jelly Roll Month, or Jelly Roll Day, this weekend, My Sew Quilty Life by Heather, I think it's Briggs. She's doing a little sew along with one of her patterns. And it's supposed to be jelly roll friendly. And there's, the instructions are for a wall hanging, a crib, or a throw. I don't have any background fabric, but I'll have to get some. I think I will go with the throw size. And so maybe that's something you're interested in since it's this weekend. Let me unwrap this so you guys can see how pretty this is. I must like you guys a lot because you can never get them wrapped back up after you unroll them. So I'm kind of committed now to using this. Here, let me show you. So I thought that this, whoops, I'm not doing a very good job showing you guys. Oh, here we go. Look at all nice fall colors. A lot of oranges in there. And then I also like that I had greens in there so I can do that for the leaves of the flowers. And then there's like these, I don't know, aqua, tealy blue greens. And then there's some gray. So I think this is kind of like a spin on gray, like a 1930s flower garden quilt. But I'm assuming this will be a fast stitch. So I'm gonna do that this weekend. I'm gonna make some time, Saturday, late afternoon. I should have some time to work on that. So I just want to leave you with that little bit of inspiration since it is National Sewing Month and National Jelly Roll Day on Saturday. So that's about all I have for you guys. So thank you so much again for stopping by, visiting with me, looking at my whips. I hope you're inspired. I appreciate your encouragement. And don't hesitate to, comment and reach out to me. I do. I'm not just saying that. I really enjoy, I wouldn't be doing this if I didn't enjoy talking about cross stitch, sewing, quilting, sometimes cooking, library books. I don't know. I guess I'm kind of a nerd. That's the life I live, but I love my life. I love the simplicity of it all. So thank you so much for visiting. I'm going to leave you with one last thought. Put my glasses on one more time. This quote is attributed, oh, that made a mess, that jelly roll, to Queen Elizabeth II. It's worth remembering that it is often the small steps, not the giant leaps, that bring about the most lasting change. And I think that's applicable in life and certainly in hobbies. One stitch at a time, and we will have our projects done. So have a wonderful evening. I hope the rest of your week goes well. Hopefully you'll see this video go live late Thursday, early Friday morning. Well, probably Thursday because I'm going to try and get it up at work tomorrow. So have a great weekend. I look forward to seeing you guys next week. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment, and participate in last week's giveaway. I'll draw for that this upcoming week, like on the 21st or so. And we'll take it from there. Thanks so much, guys. Bye.